Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon. My name is Tristan Mortlock from Motor Yacht AWOL. This video is to answer a number of questions from Acrew. I'm very happy to announce that Motor Yacht AWOL has been nominated for Best Charter Yacht Crew, and I myself been nominated for Best Captain Master 500. So thank you very much to Acrew for the nominations, and we'll start by answering all your questions. So we'll start with the Best Charter Yacht Crew. Why does your crew deserve to be rewarded in this category? Well, the truth is, my team and I have created this charter vessel from scratch. You know, we bought the boat in end of 2016. It was very poorly run by the previous crew. From what I understand, they had a very tight budget, and we've worked and we've turned it from pretty much something that was very poor into something where all our charter guests have had an amazing experience. The boat is now on a very different level. The other reason why they deserve to win this award is AWOL attended the 2018 MIBA boat show in Barcelona, and I'm very proud to say that we won in our category all three competitions, which was the chef competition, the meet and greet competition, and the tablescaping competition. So I think that pretty much sets the standards of what our guests can expect on board. If you speak to our charter central agent, who is Anna Grandin from IYC, all the feedback from all the charters we've had this 2018 season has been absolutely phenomenal. We couldn't have asked for better feedback. We're getting repeat clients for next year. Bear in mind, this is our first year chartering with AWOL. It's a new charter vessel to the market. So that's the reasoning why I believe that the AWOL team deserve to win this award. Now, going on to the next question, how does your crew distinguish from another crew? This is quite a very interesting question, because our mindset on board Motor Yacht AWOL is we don't see ourselves as just another charter yacht. What we try and implement on board, the mindset we have on board, is we want to set the standards. We want to be the boat that other crew want to be, or other crew want to work on. And we do this by having the mindset of how can we do it better? You know, let's not just follow the herd. Let's be different and be better and improve and set the standards. And with that mindset, we have a very open policy on board. If you have an idea which can improve the guest experience on board, can improve the chartering of the vessel, then we're always open. We're always communicating with each other. And I think that sets us aside from the rest of other charter yachts or even private boats, really. Now, moving on, how do you ensure, can you name an example where a crew has gone above and beyond to satisfy the guests? I can. It does actually happen very, very often. One that really stands out for me is we had a 10-day charter in June with this amazing family from the US, and the principal charterer had started a company 23 years ago with his brother, and they sold it, and they were very successful company, and they sold it, and now they're in a very comfortable positions for the rest of their lives. And what we managed to do on board AWOL is they had a preferred champagne that they requested on their preference sheet. So what we did as a gift, we found a bottle of that particular brand of champagne from 23 years ago, the same year the principal charterer and his brother started the company. So we presented to this bottle of champagne to them on their last evening of a very special silver service dinner on board. We presented a bottle of champagne, and they were blown away. In fact, the principal charterer's wife started crying. So it was an absolute pleasure having them on board, and to have that kind of reaction, it's special to us, and I know it was special to them too. If you had to be given a slogan that would best fit your yacht and crew, what would it be? The answer to that question is very, very simple. It's a way of life. AWOL is about a way of life. We don't want our guests to step off at the end of their trip with us and think, you know, that was a great holiday. We want them to step off saying, wow, that was a life experience. That was a way of life. So that's our slogan on board. So that's answering now all the questions asked by Acrew for Best Charter Yacht Crew. Now I move on to the category of Master 500 that I've been nominated for. So thank you very much again for the nomination. Why do you deserve to be rewarded in this category? That's quite a difficult question to answer. All I can say, I've been very blessed, because any good vessel, in my opinion, starts from a good owner. And if you have a good owner, somebody who's passionate about his boat, who gives the crew a good budget and who trusts the crew and wants longevity with the crew, then that's the kickstart for a great, successful charter boat. I've been working with the same owner now for 11 years. My partner Jiv has been working with us as chief steward for the last 7 years. Harry, who's our chase boat captain, is the last 4 years. Barbara, since we bought the boat, Barbara's the chief officer. And I believe a good captain is all about having good communication with your crew, listening, and being very diplomatic in every situation, really. And I think also the proof really is kind of in the pudding with our charter success from this season, and the success, again, as I repeat myself, from the 2018 Barcelona Boat Show. So again, it's a difficult question to answer, but I hope that does answer the question. I'll move on to the next questions. What attributes do you believe make an excellent captain? Again, the most important thing, in my opinion, on board any vessel is communication. You need to be able to communicate with your crew, and your crew need to be able to communicate with you. If you have bad communication on board, the boat is going to be run poorly. So what is important, whether you do weekly or daily crew meetings, is if there's any issues on board between crew members, there's some tension, address it straight away, bring them to the bridge and let them talk, let them communicate. And you'll find 99% of the time you resolve these issues through good communication. So that, for me, is the most important thing on board. Moving on, how do you ensure the utmost safety on board? Sorry about that. How do you ensure the utmost safety on board? So basically, we're a vessel which is under 500 gross tons, so we follow a mini ISM system. We do our monthly drills. We do all our safety on board is really embedded into the crew. You know, it's more of a culture on board rather than just a thing that we have to tick off. So what I mean by this is when something was to happen on board, the way we embed it into our crew is that they act on instinct. They know exactly what to do in that situation. So say, for example, we have a fire on board, they know exactly what to do without even thinking about it. If we will have a fire on board, they know the drills, everybody knows their jobs. And it's a culture. It's a way of life. Safety on board is a way of life with AWOL, and we're very proud of that. And then the final question is, what is the biggest challenge you have been faced with as a captain, and how do you resolve the situation? Now, I'm sure most captains out there would agree the biggest challenge on board any vessel, again, is the people. Running a vessel, meeting the client's expectations and requirements. We all have experience in guests who are relatively easy and those who are a bit more difficult, but you learn to find the right solution for each client. Now, the hardest thing is the people on board. Is what I mean by that is the crew, because we do work long hours during the season, the summer season. It is 7 days a week. It's long hours. We're in a confined space. We're sharing cabins, and people do get in. They have a temper, they have a bad mood, or they have a bit of a disagreement, and it can build up a bad energy on board. So what I need to do as a captain is address that straight away. If I feel that to the crew members there's a bad energy, I'll say, what's going on here, guys? Bring it to the bridge, tell me the story. And then, like I said before, 99% of the time, it's a miscommunication. They address it. They didn't understand the other person's point of view. But when you communicate and you talk about it, you tend to resolve 99% of the issues. So that's the biggest challenge on board is the crew. But I believe with AWOL we actually have found the right team. We're very proud of the charter seasons that we have. We're very proud of our owner because he's given us this amazing opportunity to turn this boat into something very special. Now, I do hope I've answered all your questions. To those of you who are watching who aren't linked to Acrew or this award, it's a great way of having an organization to raise awareness of the hard work that crew in all departments put into this industry and the sacrifices that we all make. So I would highly recommend Acrew for those of you that want to join the industry or looking for work or looking for advice. They have a great team. They're very friendly. They're very accommodating. So check them out at acrew.com. For the team at Acrew, again, thank you guys so much for putting this award ceremony on. I honestly think it's a great idea. It's great morale for the crew. I know all my crew are really excited about the event in Nice coming up very soon, mid-October. And I really hope that you do vote for AWOL as best charter crew, because they really do deserve it. They've worked really hard this season. And either way, to me, they're winners, and I'm so proud of them. Thank you so much.